What's poppin', everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Measy Show. Today, what I wanted to do was go ahead and excuse that and address, well, not address, but speak on basically Cowboy making a video going off on Spider Loc, going off on 600. So basically, the video surfaced because he was speaking on. There's a guy named S-Bone, and there were some allegations of some telling. I didn't even look into it, so I'm not saying that's the case. This is just the reasons why he made this video. So, I think if I'm not mistaken, the guy S-Bone was like, nah, hell no. Anyway, so he went and spoke to Cowboy, pulled up on him, went and spoke to him, whatever. Now, with this being the case, he basically, being that Cowboy actually did tell, right? Then he, he's speaking up for him or whatever, right? Now, to my understanding, I don't know if he did tell or didn't tell. I don't know. The other guy, Esma, I don't know. I don't know much about him. But Cowboy, he ends up going on this rant about Spider Loc and how he's doing the interview on his grandma's couch. About 600. 600's the police. He's just gonna get everybody ramped up and revved up, and he's just going real crazy. I feel like this is just my opinion, right? That's nothing. Speaking of opinion, right? He said, "Well, if you ain't gonna do nothing, what's the point of giving your damn opinion?" You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you're on the internet, like you're. I wouldn't say you're trending, but some topics surrounding you are trending. Most notably the Nipsey thing, right? So of course they're gonna have an opinion. That's like, for example, if you listen to your favorite music or something, and you watch your favorite music video, you'll be like, "Oh yeah, such a change is hard. Oh, I don't really like that song." You're gonna have an opinion, right? It's a public figure. You get what I'm saying? So even down to somebody with just a few subscribers, like my channel, like not gonna many subscribers, people, I guarantee they still have their opinion. They're gonna say, "Oh, shut the fuck up," or whatever they might say in the comments, or even amongst themselves, or in their own video. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. Of course, somebody's gonna have their opinion, right? Now, as far as Spider Loc, what's his name? Cowboy. As far as him going on this like rant and rave, if you want my honest opinion, I feel like he feels like he's now got himself in this corner, with the whole telling thing, and then also the little situation that he got, you know what I'm saying, that 290 situation he got on his jacket and all that, like, yeah, I don't know. I mean, and if I'm being real, right, I'm not so sure, because, okay, for anybody who knows about California and the penal system, right, there's different yards, okay, so you got 1, 2, sometimes 1s and 2s are together, and 3 and 4, right? Now, if 4 is 180. There's just 2 types of 4s, 180 and something else. I forget. Anyway, so 1s and 2. This is if your points are down, right? There's a point system, right? If your points are down, you're gonna go to the 1s and the 2s. Now 3s and 4s or the more, volatile, especially the 4. The 3 kind of is like transitioning out of the 4, trying to go somewhere better type situation. So, as far as the 3 goes, like, it could go up for sure, but it's like a little bit probably more calm than the 4. 4, imagine you just got sentenced to 100 years, you know what I'm saying? You're 25 years old, and we're just going to put you right here. That's the 4 yard. You feel me? Like, or 30 years old, or whatever, So, anyway, when you get to these yards, right, like, they're not, like, especially the 4s, it doesn't matter who or you, whatever. If you have something like that on your situation and it gets exposed, see, here's the difference, right? So Cowboy is black, right? He runs with Crips, right? Now, in the California penal system, you have white, Hispanic, other, and black, right? The whites and the Mexicans, they are very like, especially Mexicans, they so strict. You get did for anything. You feel me? Any type of smudge on any type of, ain't even no explaining. You get what I'm saying? You're gone. You feel me? They go, and you're out of there, right? Others, a little more smooth. You feel me? Smooth program. You know what I'm saying? Like, not as much. You know, like, it's a smaller group, so there's not as much like scheduled, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you just kind of do you. It's good. Like, you mess with the homies and it's good. Now, black, they're a little bit more lenient than that, right? So, even with that being the case, if you touch down on the 4-yard and then they were like, oh, what's it? You got to remember, you think you're like the big homie, whatever. But you get there, these people been here years. They don't care who you are, wherever you're from, whatever part of Los Angeles that you're from. Like, they don't care about any of that. They don't care about how many people that you shot from your opposition or whatever. They don't care about any of that. Look, cough over the, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying they're gonna check the work every time. Maybe if there's like something that comes up, like, well, oh, is that? Well, let's see the work. You get what I'm saying? So, I just don't see him being. I don't know, man. I don't see him being on every yard in the state, for one. So, in the state of California, up until just a few years back when they started the Proposition, Prop 57 or whatever, there was like 33 joints, right? Now, knock out a couple for women. Just say roughly 30 or something like that, right? Now, I don't think in 5 or 6 times if you being, you know what I'm saying, incarcerated, that you went to 30 prisons. I don't think that. Even if you did 12 years, I don't think that. You know what I'm saying? And even if you count in like the camps and all that stuff, even then, you might have been to a couple main ones. You know what I'm saying? You might have been to Pelican Bay. You might have been to Lancaster. You know what I'm saying? You might have been to Chuckawalla. You know, you might have been to like Santanella. Like all the main, right? You ain't been to everyone. So right there, I'm going to have to say, I don't believe that. You know what I'm saying? And maybe that's not what he meant as far as saying he'd been to every joint in the state, but I don't believe that. Number 2. Now, granted, it's possible that, you know what I'm saying, they ain't sweating. Like, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no need to think the worst of your homies when they get there, right? So, but if something like that surface, they're going to request that work. You get what I'm saying? Like, let's say, for example, oh, yeah, man, he got the, he was in the counselor's office, and then they said something crazy, blah, blah, blah. You know, I don't know. I think he got something going on he got a strange stipulation upon his release. He can't do this, that, right? With that being the case, right? They would pull it up. They would be like, hey, bro, let me holler at you. You know what I'm saying? One thing that people don't get a lot of time in the joint is that nobody's bigger than the program, right? Meaning that you, Tom, Dick, Harry, who doesn't matter. You're not bigger than, you get what I'm saying? Like, you're not finna like run your own situation. You get what I'm saying? So these are the same people that if it go up, they're supposed to have you back. So trust and believe you're gonna be. Now, granted, you know what I'm saying? They ain't got that much rules like that. Like, it's more smooth, but like you're gonna abide and respect and answer to somebody. You get what I'm saying? Like, so. And this is the state. This is not you might be somebody, or before all this telling and all that stuff, you might have really been somebody, you know what I'm saying, from the 60s in South Central, you know what I'm saying, on the west side or whatever. The state's a lot bigger than Los Angeles. You get what I'm saying? So they don't really care, you know. They might care, but like, nah, bro. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, I think there's some truths that are not being told. Maybe he doesn't mean to like say it in that way. Maybe he's like saying just kind of like exaggerate, but I don't know. But it just seems a little. And then, even if the work is not like available, if they did like a little research and stuff like that, on his score, he's a level 8. Okay, that's not a 1. Low risk. It's not a 2, it's not a 3, it's not a 4, it's not a 5, it's not a 6, it's not even a 7, it's an 8, right? His risk score is an 8. So what that means is that he is highly likely to, you know what I'm saying, reoffend or whatever. So there's been a few allegations point being, man, it's just a little, and to my knowledge, he hasn't even spoke up on accusations of, Nipsey's baby mom and stuff like that. I believe that this guy, Spider Log, I mean, anybody who's just like, you just volunteering to tell, I get it, Nipsey's your homie, you know what I'm saying? We all love Nipsey, you know what I'm saying, his music and stuff like that. I'm sure a lot of people from his enemy hood said, like, damn, he kind of hard, I ain't gonna lie. Maybe they couldn't bump it like that, but he was hard. But you don't need to go and take the stand, like, I don't know. But anyway, so yeah, he's ranting and raving, man, calling 600 the police. He said 600 the police. He gonna do this and do that. He said Spider Log doing interviews on his grandma's couch and all that. Like, I feel like any lifeline of somebody that's thrown to him, regardless of what's on their jacket, or like, let's say, for example, right? Let's say if there was, just for the sake of hypothetically, if there was somebody from his hood that maybe like told cold snitch or something like that, right? Just told on everybody, and then he was like, "Yeah, man," he would have probably embraced them just as a lifeline, as a symbol. Like, that's like one of the last people that he got left in his corner. You get what I'm saying? Not too many people messing with him, really. Like, he might have a couple people that, like, they ain't tripping, but if you really, like, nah, bro. It's the difference between being willing to fight. Yeah, he wanted to fight. You know what I'm saying? He did some shit at somebody before went to jail. Like, he's not scared to fight. That's his own situation. But he knows that there's a lot of etches on his resume that are not, you know what I'm saying? And I get it. I get it, bro. Sometimes, women can lie. They'll say things, maybe sometimes that's not true, right? It happens, you know what I'm saying? It happens to a lot of people. And especially if you famous and you're a black man, that I automatically give you the benefit of the doubt, because I already know that's how it go. You feel me? Like, I already know. You know what I'm saying? That's what, like, if you famous and you're a black man, especially if it's a white woman, automatically I'm a hear out, bro. You feel me? Automatically I'm a hear out, bro. I'm not even gonna, you know what I'm saying? Because it's unfortunate, but they 9 times out of 10 they gonna believe that white girl no matter what she says. So with that being said, I understand that's the case. But with you, it's past the point of allegation. Like, there's already been like two at least allegations. Like, I don't know, sir. I don't know, man. And then you going at all these people like, if I was you, I would just, I get it. You get your little money off your podcast, so you're not going to stop your podcast, but just move to Alaska somewhere. You feel me? Go, get on, man. Like, what do you have to contribute to? I don't know. Anything you say, I can't really take these too seriously anyway at this point, to be honest. But then you going at all these people. And granted, maybe one, who knows who you going at, but maybe some of them really legitimately don't have the credit to, But that doesn't change, you know what I'm saying? If I kill 10 people and I'm calling everybody else a killer, even if they killers, you can't take the way that I killed 10 people. You get what I'm saying? So you trying to, like, cast a stone at somebody, but really, like, you got all that, like, come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? And then you talking about 600 police, but you got on this, like, you for weeks on end, you went to the trial, got on the stand, and got that man cooked when he was only facing like a manslaughter. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, brother. It's a damn shame. But anyway, if y'all haven't already, please hit the subscribe, the comment, and the like. I appreciate y'all. Salute. I'm out.